Right now across the tri-state, while COVID cases are rising, hospitalizations are falling.
Yeah, that's right. And health experts say that's because of vaccines and the treatment options.
As WCPO 9 News reporter Marielle Carbone explains, experts say it's still important to stay prepared.
Hospitalizations and COVID deaths are way down from what we saw earlier this year, so state health officials say immunity is working. Still, they are warning that people should have a plan in case the pandemic changes. 5 months ago, this was the scene at Christ Hospital. The National Guard on site, locally emergency departments overwhelmed with COVID cases. Now,
where we sit now in dealing with the virus is a much better place than where we sat then.
Hospitalizations peaked in January at more than 6,700 COVID patients. Today, the number is 614. And Ohio Department of Health's Dr. Bruce Vanderhoff says,
based on my verbal communications with colleagues, it also appears that many of those admissions are for other reasons among patients who also happen to have COVID.
That is not to say COVID is gone. In fact, cases are rising in the tri-state, but
we're now in an era where increasingly I see it as being up to us regarding whether we're going to be prepared to beat COVID-19.
To beat COVID, health officials say to have a plan.
If you have a high-risk condition, what is your plan to get access to?
Dr. Joseph Gastaldo says high-risk people should talk to their doctors about options like antiviral drugs or antibody treatments if they were to get COVID. And people can consult this new COVID-19 community levels map by the CDC to determine risk.
That takes several metrics, including how many cases, hospitalizations, how well our hospitals are staffed.
Right now, all but one Ohio county is considered low.
So right now our 7-day average is about 150 cases per day. But thinking about where we were just a few months ago, we were nearly 2,500 cases per day. So we are seeing an increase, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that large at this time.
And health experts still maintain that getting vaccinated is the best way to prevent yourself from getting COVID-19. And part of the planning process they're talking about is to ensure that you are up to date on those vaccines. Reporting in Mount Auburn, I'm Marielle Carbone, WCPO 9 News.